Yeah, I do work for them, and I'm not responsible enough to really do it, but I still do it, and I enjoy it. And if you need your internet fixed, don't call me because I'm already busy. I'm just kidding, don't call me. But anyway, how y'all doing tonight? Is anybody on an adventure tonight by chance? Anybody at all? No? No, just living life all planned and stuff. So I got you. Well, it seems like to me, the most memorable adventures are the adventures that are unplanned. I guess it also depends on what you consider an adventure. You know, some people may not consider what others do. Like, I'd say the longest adventure that I've had thus far is definitely having kids. Like, you know, I did not plan on them at all. Never planned them. You know, didn't plan on little people coming out of my wife's vagina. So I just, you know, was really not, you know. But I did have the opportunity to actually deliver one of these kids. Do you remember when I pulled that kid out your vagina? Yeah, it was a very memorable moment. I mean, and if you ever get the opportunity, I recommend it for sure, because because what you do is, like, you see the head. I mean, that thing opens up. It's like, but you gotta like hook them, like put them in a little full Nelson. And the important part. Now, this is something I didn't know. Very important. You have to flip the little son of a bitch, like vertical, where their shoulders are up and down, and, you know, for obvious reasons now, unless I guess you're Asian, I've heard that theirs are horizontal. But anyway, it's an amazing experience. It's definitely fun. They're slippery, so put some pine tar or something on your hands if you're gonna go for it, because you don't get a redo. But yeah, that was fun. I'm looking back to one of my first memories of a real adventure. And I was 13, and now keep in mind, I used to be a little mischievous. You know, we would do kid stuff. You know, we would sneak cigarettes from mom. We'd play with matches. You know, we'd steal our friend's mom's car, wreck it, and leave the scene. Stuff like that, kid stuff. You know, nothing major. And that's exactly what we did one day. We decided to steal one of my friend's mom's cars, and we drove around, and we did, you know, like most kids that commit Grand Theft Auto, we wrecked it, of course. And even at 13, though, we were responsible enough to accept the consequences and pay for our actions. So, bullshit, I'm just kidding. We jumped a train and rode it all the way to, we don't know where we were going. We were just going. We were going to ride that damn thing all the way to the end. And it was a little fat friend I had. I had this little fat friend that always got in trouble, little Joey, little fat friend, always got in trouble with me. And we rode. We were riding out. We didn't know. We were outlaws. We were fugitives. We were going on a train. And it wasn't like your passenger train. It wasn't MARTA or anything like that. It was gravel car. Empty gravel cars. So we hopped into one of those, and we're riding out, and we're having a good old time. And then all of a sudden, the damn thing starts shaking, and then it stopped, and then go again. So I shimmied up to the top, and they're filling the damn cars with gravel, pretty rapidly too. And so we got a couple cars before they get to us. So we grab our book bags with Pringles and Pop-Tarts, and we were ready. We were ready for that adventure. And we shimmied out the top, and we climbed down, and we didn't really want to hang on to the side for, you know, very long, because it wasn't very comfortable. And we, you know, so we decided we were going to jump off the next stop or the next town that was slow enough to go, you know, by. So we ended up in Crawfordville, Georgia. I don't know if y'all know much about Crawfordville, but there's not a lot going on there. And so we jump off, and I don't know if y'all have ever seen a fat kid jump off of a moving train.
I have.
But that is as funny as you expect it to be, I promise you. The fat cushions and falls, I guess, but he rolled like, that was hilarious. And we're in Crawfordville, and, you know, we're wandering around, and finally see a payphone. So I decided, hey, I'm going to call my mom to let her know what's going on. You know, because even outlaws got to check in with mama. And as I'm on the phone with her, a police officer pulls up, and, you know, I put her on the phone with him because we didn't know where the hell we were. And we got the bright idea to run as soon as he hung up the phone. We thought, hey, we'll just get away from him. And as soon as he hung up the phone, we ran. And now this is why you do and don't have fat friends when you're a kid. Now, if you're in a situation where you don't really like the kid, yeah, they're going to catch him. They're going to catch him every time. And if he tells on, so that's exactly what happened. They caught him. So I surrendered because fat friend couldn't run. And we ended up going to a truck stop where they had prearranged for my mom to pick us up. And, they were real cool about it. Even got us a shrimp plate. Well, I offered to buy me a shrimp plate, fried shrimp and all that. And I expected it to go a couple of different ways, but I did not expect for my mom to be that pissed. And she was pissed. I didn't even see the damn shrimp plate. They got me out of there before to do that. And that was the very first adventure that I guess I could say was unplanned, and that's all I got. Thank you.
All right.
No offense to any pet friends.
Oh yeah, now I remember why I wrote this down. The first thing I wrote down was not responsible, and then I forgot why I wrote that down. And it was because I said maybe you're responsible, I don't know, and then you just said I am not responsible, but they still let me drive that truck anyway. And then I was like, okay, he's not responsible. I wrote that down. I wrote it down. Having kids is an adventure.
It is.
How old are you kids now?
18, 16, and 7.
You decided to stretch that last one out.
Oh, we didn't plan on any of them.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, none.
His pull-light game sucks.
And we couldn't have an unplanned abortion, so.
Okay.
And the story about you twisting the baby out the vagina is all for real, for real?
It's weird.
Ain't the baby supposed to be facing the anus when it comes out?
No,
That's a wives' tale?
No, that's jumping into a river.
Get it?
Man.
That's a wives' tale.
Come out feet first. You come out
I'm
head first.
stupid. Don't even listen to me, okay?
That would have been cool though.
I did write down you should get some slippery grip gloves to have on hand in case your wife's pregnant, because he said the babies are slippery.
Very.
You should invent gloves for men to have in their emergency kits for when their wives are pregnant.
For when they pull people out of vaginas.
You never know, dude.
Never
You
know.
know what I'm saying? It happens.
People, 7 billion people in the world, and most of them probably came out of a vagina.
I'm hoping so.
Most of them.
Except for test tube babies. Test tube babies don't have no mamas.
The old hatchet women.
Okay. Hood rats doing hood rat stuff. Oh yeah, you and your friends doing bad stuff, stealing cars and stuff. That's hood rat
Kid
stuff.
stuff.
That's hood rats doing hood rat stuff. That's not kid stuff. No, it's not kid stuff. And don't keep trying to correct me because I just said what it was and shush. And then you said you jumped on a train with your fat friend Joey. I had a fat friend whenever I was a kid too.
Yeah.
He fucked me up too because I was riding a motorcycle. He was on the back and I forgot he was on the back. I tried to do a donut. I broke my leg in 2 places. His fat ass on the back.
They're good to have, but the mamas always feed you.
We called him Tater, and his mama never fed me because she was a mean lady. She lived next door. I never really saw her that much. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't know why I never saw that lady, but I know she was inside that house somewhere. You got inside the gravel car? That's dumb.
You know them.
You
We
could
didn't know it was a gravel car until the gravel started.
Oh,
coming
but you
down
started
in.
the story with, we got inside a gravel car.
Well, it was a gravel car, but
Right, but you didn't let us know that you didn't know that it was a gravel car that you got into. You just was like, it's a gravel car we got inside. And then I was like, they're going to die. And then you ran from the train cop.
no, it was a Crawfordville.
Oh, it was
I
actual-
ran.
It was actual police.
Yeah, it was actually.
Police is
blue
here
lights.
tonight.
Blue lights.
You're going down.
This is when Crawfordville had the Christmas light display and stuff too.
Don't do that, Woody. I got
Well,
warrants.
that's exciting. Hey, that was exciting for Crawfordville PD. They didn't have much going on. They was probably real excited about that.
5
And then
seconds.
and then Joey got caught. You sacrificed yourself for Joey. You're a good friend.
He was Aaron, Aaron. I kind of had to at that point.
Oh God. Okay, I'm sorry. You should have put that part in the fucking story. Shit, man. I ain't have all the information. What'd you think, Alice?
It was interesting. It was a story. And, well, so one of the categories I have for judging is creativity. And when you start out talking about your wife's vagina, I was like, okay, 0. And then, but But the train fat kid, yeah, that was a good story. Work on it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that train fat kid story is good. What'd you think, Onion?
I think you have a natural storytelling. I've always said that. But man, you got to work on that one. That is a good story, and both of them can actually be worked out. But you're relying on just your natural storytelling as though you're just meeting a client and you're schmoozing. I just think you ought to structure it more.
Okay.
I think that the story about you pulling the baby out your wife's vagina is, I want to hear more about it. Like, where were you at? Were you in the back of the car? What was going on? Or were you on the way to the hospital?
We were at the hospital.
Oh, you were at the hospital? Well, what the fuck was the doctor doing?
He said, "Hey, man, you want to pull this kid
Oh,
out?" And I was
shit.
like, "Sure."
He's like, it's like a truck driver. You ever drove a truck before, boy? You want to try today?
Damn. Now,
It was an experience.
3 kids, 18, 16, 7. Which one did you birth?
7-year-old.
The last one.
Last one.
God, so you were
Oh,
a
he was
pro
used
by
to it
that
by then. He
time.
was like, hold on, I don't even need you, doc.
Like, I
And
got
we're
it.
not paying this bill.
I'm gonna need you to knock a little bit off. Yeah, that's awesome. You're a great storyteller, man. It's like if we were at Thanksgiving, you'd be killing it. It was just like family gatherings. But there's a lot of fat and there's a lot of story. There's a lot. I need more jokes, to
Gotcha.
be. But you're a great storyteller. You got a great charisma. And if you ever get any more time off of fucking work, maybe you can work on it.
I'm gonna come back.
Yeah, we know you've been working hard. Everybody give it up for Miss Aaron.